getting asked a lot about like meal prep ideas, things that you can have store really well. So one thing that I like to use, and this is really simple and basic, is a meatloaf, and I'll include all the nutritional information for exactly what I made. But this is another recipe, super adaptable to your tastes. What I have here, 8 ounces, half pound of 99 lean ground turkey breast, another 8 ounces of 96 lean ground beef, half a cup of liquid egg whites. As you've seen me use these before, it's a lot easier to get them in the carton. 7-ounce can of canned mushrooms that I happen to have on hand. Half of a green bell pepper, which ended up coming out to 93 grams. 1 cup of canned tomatoes. I got the garlic ones. I like the way these taste. And then oats, 80 grams or a cup of oats that I ground down with the food processor as one of my bases. And you can change anything you want. I'll add some minced garlic to this and spices. 70 grams of diced red onion. So I'm going to take all of this, mix it together in a large mixing bowl. Pre-mixed. Just got to do it old-fashioned by hand. And then I have a Pyrex baking dish. You want to preheat your oven to 350. Make sure you get this good and greased up or it'll stick in there real bad. And it usually will take about 50 minutes. Give or take. You want to get to an internal temperature 165 with ground poultry, ground turkey, anything like that. The other thing I was going to say is if you want to make a larger amount and you're finding that you like this, just double your recipe. Like I used 8 ounces of beef, 8 ounces of turkey, double that, double the egg, double everything, and it'll cook exactly the same way. Just make sure that you have a dish that's going to be evenly distributed throughout, and you're not going to have any raw scent. Once preheated at 350, got our mix. Bam, right there. Throw this in. I highly recommend you get a food thermometer if I didn't already mention that. Just makes cooking a lot easier. It takes out the guesswork. The digital ones you can get for under 10 bucks. Other thing, you can also top this with cheese if you prefer, depending on what you're trying to do as far as your energy intake. So I'll throw this in here. Center wrap. We'll check it in 50 minutes and see where we're at. It's been about 54 minutes. Forgot about it, but we should be good to go here. Put that sucker up there. Here's the food thermometer I was talking about. I have a digital one. A lot easier. Turn it on. Bam, right into the center of the dish. Oh yeah, we're more than done. I overcooked it a little bit. Forgot it. So we are cooked there, at least 165. This is the point where you can add cheese or anything else. If you add cheese now, it works really well because it'll melt up on the top. Just be mindful of whatever you're adding and be sure to account for it. That's what you're looking at there. So the breakdown, nutrient-wise, for this entire plate of meatloaf, exactly how I made it, is 1,050 calories, 19 grams of fat, 85 carbohydrates, 19 grams of fiber, and 132 grams of protein. So for 5 servings, if you were to make this into 5 servings, say you're going to freeze it, whatever the case may be, each serving is 210 calories, 3.8 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 4 grams of fiber, and 26.5 grams of protein. So when you're divvying this up, one of the easiest things to do is to weigh, if you're not just going to eye it, if you really want an exact measure, to weigh your overall cooked product and then divide that by the number of servings that you want. So like say for instance this is 1,050 calories and then you have the macronutrient breakdown. You take all of those and then you divide that by the number of servings. So say for ease of the math there's 100 grams here, right? And we want 5 servings, so each serving would be 20 grams if our cooked product is 100 grams. So divide 5 into 100, that would be a 20 gram serving. So each serving you're going to weigh out would be 20 grams, and that would yield a pretty accurate macro breakdown of the whole recipe. Anything that y'all wanted to see, just let me know. You guys can comment or shoot me an email, anything like that. I forget to mention what sides that you could have as far as freezing this and storing it. Works well This is what I'm gonna have: Brussels sprouts and some broccoli with it. But if that's not what you're looking for, mashed potatoes work really well too if your carbohydrate levels are a little higher. And I know a lot of people like to turn this into a sandwich. So if you cut slices, meatloaf sandwich for lunch if you have the carbohydrate room. It's a lot of different things you can do, and it's really adaptable for your goals. Just wanted to throw that in there because I forgot to mention.